All right, let's get some tomatoes and some basil. I see some good ones. I see some very happy tomatoes. I'm so excited to make tomato galettes today. I'm gonna try to make it taste like that tomato pie from the beach, but with a little bit less bread. Look at all these beauties, they smell so good. Look at this.
I can't wait for smell-o-vision. This smells so good.
Smell-o-vision.
I wish people could smell this.
Look at these guys. Oh my gosh, they're so beautiful. Look at this beauty. Oh, look at this one. All right, look at this beauty. Woo. All right, let's go make tomato galettes. So big basil. Not there quite yet. Oh my gosh, look at this. The squash are happy. And we're at the end of summer, so the basil isn't the happiest, but we still got a pretty good amount. Just gonna clip it. I already gave it a serious haircut. Man, we got a lot. There's some pesto left in here too. It's a lot. Ready? You look a little guilty, Fawn. Oh my gosh. Dave, did we leave the meat out? Seriously. You get way too much pleasure out of all of that. All right, welcome to Down to Earth Kitchen. Today we are making tomato galettes. I love making galettes. I have never made tomato ones before, so I'm very excited about this. I am gonna try to make them taste like similar to the tomato pie in a favorite restaurant of ours down in the Outer Banks. If I can make it half as good, I will have succeeded. So let's do this. All right, so for ingredients for today, we're going to need tomatoes, we're going to need basil, we're gonna need olive oil and dough. I really thought about doing homemade einkorn dough, but instead I went to the grocery store for you. Nothing but the best. And then we're gonna do a little bit of lemon. We're gonna need salt and pepper, garlic, and then we're going to need cheese. And this is where it's gonna get interesting. You can use whatever combo you want. Normally you'd probably do a little bit of ricotta, a little bit of parmesan, maybe a little mozzarella or white cheddar mixed up in there. Also, you can think about feta, and we are trying out cotija today. So I'm gonna do a little combo of, it's gonna be a tasting. There's gonna be a lot of eating involved in this video. I'm gonna try a combo of feta, cheddar, and cotija. And we're gonna see how that goes. Mixed with some herbs and some salt. I'm gonna try to get that flavor I'm after. Okay. All right, folks, we are gonna start by thinly slicing our tomatoes, and we're gonna salt them with sea salt and set them aside. We want them to sit, I mean, ideally it's like half an hour. I'm probably not that patient and I'm not gonna wait that long, but you'd like them to sit salted for about 30 minutes so that the moisture will kind of drip out of the tomatoes, and then we can kind of dry them off on a cloth, and then they won't get our dough soggy. We won't put them in the oven. Look how beautiful these tomatoes are. Now I have all different types of tomatoes in my garden. I don't even know what all their names are, so many. Got some Romas, bunch of heirloom. Very excited about how well our tomatoes did this year. For years, I have seen people making tomato pies, tomato galettes, and I have always wanted to do it because I'm really more of a savory person rather than a sweet person. And I'm finally doing it. Very excited. I'm gonna do one more platter, and then whatever's left over, I'll do a little tomato salad out of. Because you could never have too many tomato dishes for one meal. I'm just gonna do one more. Okay, now I'm going to put flaky sea salt all over the tomatoes. Let's get them sweating. Okay, we are going to just set those babies aside, and we're gonna work on our cheese filling. Okay, this is now me attempting to recreate this incredible tomato pie filling that we have. It's at Mike Diana's in the Outer Banks in Corolla. It's so good. So if you guys ever go there, please order the tomato pie. But I'm gonna try to recreate it. I know the cheeses I'm using are probably not at all the cheese that they used, but I feel like I can make it taste that way with this combo. So I'm gonna try it. So you want a big sturdy bowl so you can do a lot of mixing. I even got, it's the pestle, right? Or the mortar, I always forget. It's mortar and pestle, right? It's a pestle, right? If I'm saying it wrong though, we'll probably get a lot of comments, so that would be better. So I'm gonna use the mortar here, guys. All right, so I'm gonna start with it's just a raw cheddar here. You guys like how I pre-prepared all the cheese for you? Make it go quicker. All right, now I'm gonna have to start tasting things. Okay, now I'm gonna have to get a little spoon here. Not good for you, but I'm really glad I thought about that. That would not be fun. Okay, I'm combining that. Okay, and stirring that beauty in. Yes to the feta, right? It's gotta be feta. It's gotta be feta. Every time I have that tomato pie at the beach, I taste like a completely unexpected yet familiar cheese. I think it's feta in there, but like with the ricotta, it just changes it. We don't have the ricotta today. I highly recommend it. I think it's like they used feta to salt up that ricotta. Really nice flavor. So what I'm doing here is I'm just kind of busting up the feta, breaking down all the cheese. I'm gonna just do this guy. So I'm just crumbling up that feta, all the 3 cheeses, our trio of cheeses. And then I'm gonna throw a little bit of salt in there. And garlic. So I'm gonna do, let's see, that's about a clove. I'm gonna try 2 cloves real quick. Okay, stir that all up. I'm gonna give it a good old smell. Let's see what that smells like. Say this is like our 3rd clove of garlic. All right, there we go. Stir that up. What you kind of want is like a moist cheese in there, which would be the ricotta. You would normally just kind of like layer it on with your spoon, but this is gonna be a more dry situation here. I'm gonna throw some olive oil in there. How about that? That'll be good. All right, so let's make this club moist. Some olive oil in there. Oh, that was good. That was good. That was a good choice. Look at that. That is nice. That's a nice cheese. Look at that. All right. I think that looks like enough for what I've got going on with my 2 galettes instead of 4. All right. I'm going to chop up some of this basil. So I don't know. I would say this is about a cup of basil, and I'm gonna take about half of it. I'm gonna leave my prettiest ones and not touch them so that we can put them on for garnish at the end and make our little galettes look pretty. But I'm gonna take the not as pretty pieces and I'm just gonna julienne them and get them up in this cheese mixture. You know what I think I'm gonna do, guys? Got a thought. I am going to get a couple of my softest tomatoes and I'm just gonna mush them up in that cheese so the cheese and the tomatoes get really gooey and ooey together, okay? And then we'll put our pretty tomatoes on top and they'll be salted with a little drizzle of olive oil. Let's do that, okay? I think this could be really great. What do you think about that? I'm just gonna go fast and really just rough chop them and just smash them up in there. Okay. All right, guys, we're really just gonna let me get it off here. I think that would be really good. This might actually have been too much. Let me just see what I end up with. I know this is not how the one we've had is, but I do think it could be really good. I'm gonna really salt it too, because I really like a salty tomato. Yeah, we're just kind of making a little pulp. Okay, get that salt up in there. That. Okay. That I want to eat right now. That is like the beginnings of a beautiful gazpacho. But I cannot because it's owed to the cheese. All right. Okay. Oh yeah, that is just the cool, isn't it? Now I think that's gonna be a little piece of heaven. I'm gonna taste that, you guys. I think this is gonna be so good. Got all these spoons I have to waste when people are coming over and you guys would call me out. It's really good. I think I should just put the rest of the cheese in there. Okay. A little more smashing and mashing gonna be required here. Let me do it over here. All right, let's stir that in. Oh, you like that cheese. All right, now let's get our basil in there. We're gonna set that aside. We're gonna go after our basil. We're gonna layer it up. This is a pretty easy thing to make. I feel like it could also potentially be impressive. Pretty. You tell me if you think it's impressive at the end. How about that? All right, that's like a little more than I probably need. So I would say maybe more like 2 to 4 tablespoons of basil. All right. That's pretty. That pretty pink. Honestly, we should think of sort of a like carbless or healthier carb version that we would like. So what would we do with that, babe, if we didn't want to eat the dough?
Put that on a burger.
Yeah, it's kind of like a pimento cheese spread.
That would be so good.
Yeah. But I'm also thinking like what, I mean, it's never gonna be better than dough though. Think about that.
On a burger?
All right, let's get to making our galettes. All right, doesn't exactly fit on there, but it will once we do the edges. Ooh, when I was thinking about impressive, that would be if I could consistently fold the edges, which I can't actually do, so this will look pretty homemade. All right, I'm gonna try to leave, let's see, I don't think I need to necessarily use all this leftover cheese, so maybe we can try something else. So here, I'm gonna put it on here. Spread that beautiful stuff around. All right, so I'm gonna spread this around. Give a little love to my other one. I'm probably going for 1/2 inch thick on the cheese. I'm giving myself 1/2 inch to maybe 1 inch for the corner crust that we're gonna fold over. Get that out of the way over here. All right, now, did they really get that much moisture out? They did, so look at that. You look close, you guys can see all the moisture that left these tomatoes because of that salt and that thyme. Look at all that moisture. So I'm folding that over. Drying off my tomato. I don't know how I feel about using a paper towel on here. All right, so really dried that off. Put that right on there. All right. All right, that looks great. Very excited. All right, guys, I'm gonna make one fully, throw it in, and then I'll do the other one so we can get to cooking. Okay, so now we're gonna try to make a pretty fold here. This is where the impressive part would come in. Okay. All right, Is this feeling impressive to anyone? Okay. Could do it with stuffed. I think that's what's gonna make it good. Only my husband does that. Oh no, this is where the impressive thing might all fall to bits. Is that right? Well, I think it could be impressive. That's cute. It's cute. Maybe when it's cooked, it will be impressive. Let's see. And we're just gonna paint. The oven is set to 400, by the way. And we're just gonna kind of paint this on. That's too big of it. That might be too much. That's too big of it. That might be too much. All right. Let's put this beauty in the oven. Give you one last look at it. Just go fast. Ba, 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 ba. I can do it fast. I can do it fast. Here we go. Da, 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 da. Okay. Oh, this is so pretty. There. All right, guys. Let's see. That is pretty. Just kind of want to make a little puzzle piece situation where you smash all the tomatoes in, or you could separate them and have more space if you like. This is going to be really good. Are you getting excited, Dave?
I am.
I am. It's very excited for this tomato pie. My speed might be impressive. That's what might be impressive about it. Do you guys feel that way? That my speed is impressive right now? It's an improvement from my last one. I feel like, ooh, it's getting messy there. It's still really pretty. Let's see, let me just do my little paint job here. Now, see how fast you can actually make it? What did I do that whole thing in, like 3 minutes? All right, so let's put these two in now. Okay. All right, I'm gonna put it in for 10 minutes and I'm gonna check on it. I'm gonna clean up while I wait. All right, it has been exactly 10 minutes. So I'm gonna pull it out. Ooh. She is beautiful. All right, now I gotta get her over here without breaking her. Survive, 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 survive. Oh no, that was not impressive. Okay, triage, repair. Come back, come back. All right, it's actually pretty pretty. All right.
Throw some basil over the bread.
I feel like that. You can't see the break, can you? Can you see it? It's beautiful. All right, so now we're just gonna put some basil on here. It's really beautiful. It doesn't look impressive, I'll give you that. But it looks delicious. And it looks like it was made with love and care, which is what matters. All right, let's put a little sea salt on there. Let's try it out.
It smells delicious.
It does. It's gorgeous. Not impressive gorgeous, but gorgeous, gorgeous. Simple and sweet. I love it. Okay. So excited to try this. That's pretty good. There we go. That is so good. Really good. The basil is so nice in there. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna do one with a little crust on it.
Did we get the cheese right?
No, but it's awesome. It tastes similar. You wanna come try it?
Yes.
So good. You ready? It's so good, right? It's so good, right? It's really good. I know, right? It's so good. Honestly, I know, it's so good, right? And I would do this. I would even throw like more basil all over it. Like, I think you can just basically get basil with every bite. It's so good,
What have
right?
we done?
I know. It's really good. I know. I love it. All right, guys. Well, thank you for joining us for Down to Earth Kitchen today. I hope you enjoyed. Okay, let me, hold on.
This is it.
I'm really excited. All right, let's sign out so we can enjoy this. Thank you so much for joining us today on Down to Earth Kitchen. I hope you enjoyed seeing us make our tomato galette. And we're totally in love. This is really easy and definitely worth trying. If you liked watching this, please be sure to hit like and subscribe. Thanks. You're not done, are you?
I'm still recording.
You pretended to push it like it was over. You always do that.
Because then you do ridiculous
But I'm
dance
so
moves.
excited about this. It's so good. It's so good, you guys. I really love it. Okay. All right.
That's
now
YouTube gold.
God.